Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to stream 23 of Greg Tech New Horizons. Let's get into the game. Here we are, back in our cave base, right here in Greg Tech New Horizons. I've just been grinding out a few recipes before I started the stream here. This is quite an exciting stream, because we are going to be working towards the EBF, the Electronic Blast Furnace. Hey Remus, welcome to the stream. Hey Chaos, welcome to the stream. Good to have you guys here. Oh, and Zagamon, nice. Good to see you here. Infinity Coils, yeah, I did promise them yesterday. But I'm sorry to say that I only have 24 hours in the day like you guys, so that didn't really happen. If I had a couple of thousand hours in the day, then that would be no problem, but only 24. So we got to this stage. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And I have all the coils and all the heat-proof machine casings. Well, you tried. Yeah, I really, yeah, I tried. Struggling to breathe much. Oh no, chaos. That sounds, that doesn't sound optimal. Good luck. Yeah, Greg Tech is always here. Greg Tech is eternal. So we are here again. The base may have changed a little for if you haven't been here for a little while. Fully moved into this area, and also got my steam machines set up and got a whole plethora of low voltage machines right here. Say that 10 times fast. I've been very much working towards all the in and out buses and hatches and maintenance hatches, mufflers, and what's the last one? Yeah, energy hatches. For this, I have to remember that I need 2 of these guys, which is going to be a little exciting. So this is what we're working on today, and I have been finding not enough machines. Yep. It's a very, very small amount of machines right here. Well, it's quite a large amount just now. It feels like a lot right now. I can actually do stuff, but it's good getting this guy all set up and ready to go. So that is awesome. So that's the plan today. Hope you guys want to hang out and have a great time with me making those things. Alright. I was just making up a bunch of electronic motors because we're going to need around about 9 of them. I have the distillery, which is awesome. How many tree branches into MV? MV. To be honest, Envy's not too far away, but there is some oil work to do. There is some getting these better... there are some of these better circuits that we need to get, and sensors and diodes and things like that. So it is a little far away. It's not really my focus right now. I feel like once I get aluminium, I can get into a bit of magic, which might be quite cool. But apart from that, we're just moving on slowly. I have decided just to make 2 of these low voltage energy hatches. So Zakamon, you'll be happy to hear that. There's only 2 of those coming at this time. I do also have to remember I have to make 4 of these steam turbines to power this thing. It needs medium voltage. Yeah, magic is great. Would hella love to see some Thaumcraft of Britannia. Yes, let's go. Hey, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's actually go and do something. So I was getting some. Yeah, let's just find where I got to. I am going to be sleeping through the nights because my steam boilers need to keep working. Otherwise, things start to slowly shut down and break. But we've got a lot of steam here. I also got this guy going again. It used all of its charcoal before. Also over here, I went to the Twilight Forest and cut down 2 of the huge, huge trees. So this is fully stocked. Almost fully stocked. 57 out of 64. And so this is just going to be running for a long, 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 long time. And if we run out of wood, I have some more somewhere around here. There we go. It's just a wee bit of wood. 1 or 2 stacks. There it is. It was the big ones, the hollow trees that were in the Twilight Forest that I cut down. So those are quite big, but not compared to the one we cut down in the overworld. Last time I also managed to get some better tools. Unbreakable hammer, unbreakable excavator, and unbreakable lumber axe. These are all unstable ingots used for these. It took an age in the extruder with these guys, but now we can cut things down. Yeah, sacred oak, indeed. Yeah, I cut the big tree on Discord with chaos, as he says there. I kind of want to play a modded with Ars Nouveau, an early game REA2 as a break between GT and H. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's always good to take a break from something that's taxing. Okay, let's keep the momentum up. I'm trying to make 4 of these guys, and I do have a bunch of circuits, but I might need more. I've run out of resistors, which is not good. But it doesn't take too much. Coal dust with refined glue. We now have refined glue, but I'm trying to keep that for the other things. I might make these guys first. We just need chests and machine hulls. So let's take you out and let's find our refined glue, which should be here. And our large steel containers. I do need quite a lot of glue for this. I believe it's on circuit 1 for the output bus. One of these and one of these. The input bus is on circuit 1 as well. Nice. But I think you can change them between each other, as you can see here. Nice, so we're getting straight into crafting. Straight into the meat of it. No dilly-dallying on the way. There is our first input bus. Now I'm just going to go and make this an output bus, because I believe the next one's going to be an input bus. Output bus. There we go. And we can follow along with the quest here as well. I believe it is completed. But it should come up as done here. Oh well. So what do you think a good layout for input-output buses with the blast furnaces? Is it to the side or is it at the front? I'm probably going to do something like this. If it lets me, that is. Something like that. And then have a chest here and a chest there. I don't think these can auto-pull or auto-push, so that's fine. But let me know what you think of the layout and if there's a better way to do it. Doesn't matter really, just how I like. Nice. I like it when things are like that. Nice and easy. We do also need to make 2, so that's the input and output gun. The hatches here, they take tanks, which take iron rings and iron screws. I still have 2 obsidian glass left, which I'm very, very glad of. Let's see, we just need to cut these guys up. I think we need 4 of them. And then we'll file them back together again. Has 4 screws. I think... Okay, we need another set of screws. That's okay. We've got the resources for this. Really feel like I'm not hurting for resources. I see some people, they are Very much like, oh my goodness, I've grinded to get so far in this mod pack. I just feel like I don't know, just had a good time. Okay, it's not been the easiest thing in the world, but still. Let's see, where is that guy? Files there. Two of those, and then we should be able to make 2 tanks with obsidian in the middle. There we go. Beautiful. And then this is just the same. It is 720 glue each time. Refined glue, which is fine enough. So we're going to actually run out of refined glue, but that's not a problem because we have a distillery which we can get glue from. This is a machine I made between streams as well. The distillery. This guy is sitting here ready to rock. So I think I've been making some glue over here. Is it this guy? I'm getting it from slime balls right now. Hopefully I can find a better way to do this. Here we have an input hatch. Let's make that an output hatch. Was it just a screwdriver you need? Can it make whiskey? It can make 176 different things. In low voltage, I guess. Does Pam's Harvestcraft have whiskey? Yeah, vodka first and then whiskey afterwards. They are the best way for a long while, so just look into getting more slime. Okay. Good tip right there. This is actually being outputted to the machine right here. Which is fine enough. I can just pick it up from there. And then we get more refined glue, but we should have the other input bus here, or hatch, I should say. It's not its props a thing. Yeah. And then I guess I'm just gonna put these on the top like this. If I can aim it. There, that's the start, at least. I hope they can go on the top like that. We'll have to find out. Nice. Polyethylene line when? Yeah. To be confirmed, I think is the best way to put that. And then, so these guys are done. Muffler hatch. It needs bronze. Dude. Can I get molten bronze from this guy in low voltage? No, that's MV. Of course, so I probably have to make this the crafting way. Which is not a huge problem. We got lots of bronze. And yeah, I think that's... I'm bronze in there, yes. Nice. Yeah. Polyethylene is a bit away still. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. I should probably make more bronze screws than this, but it's only for one machine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine today. It's a really fine day. Definitely say that. Let's see. Muffler hatch. We have everything for that. Beautiful. This guy has to go in a very specific position. This is kind of like the exhaust for the machine. So it has to go here. Has to go at the top, in the middle, facing up the way. It's like the exhaust coming out the BBFs over there. What's the quest tree? Look for the magic mods that you can access soon. Well, I'm actually this guy. This guy just needs some aluminium screws. So you can actually get into this in low voltage or even Stone Age because you can get aluminium. Or not Stone Age, Bronze Age. Or Iron Age, in between bronze and stone. Then there's also Britannia. Pretty sure we can get mana steel. Because we can put steel in a pool. There's also the old version of Britannia where there's a diluted pool first. Would love to see exploring only stream sometime. Oh, okay. At the moment, that's not quite where the focus is. That's very much... I've kind of passed that for now. But, could make a special stream for it, definitely. So this is taking shape. So let's take that off the list. We also need maintenance hatch, which is all the tools around a machine hull. It's also nighttime. Oh, so much to keep a track of. And I'm trying to keep the tempo up as well. Let's see, can we just eat this guy? Yes, we can. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we'll probably need these tools to maintenance the maintenance hatch. How easy is a toolbox just now as well? Click with a tool to repair. How many tools do I have to use to repair this guy? Right, click hatch for duct tape. Or filled toolbox. Or, yeah. Okay, so yeah, toolbox. And I think it is in the quest book as well. Ah, that's not difficult at all. Let's set that up there. We hear all the X and think all the Axiom ingots. Got all the mods brainworm. I will get the list. Yeah, as long as I've got you guys over my shoulder helping me along, then it's all good. So that's the maintenance hatch. And then these guys I need 2 of. So this is going to be a little exciting. And I need to go and get some oil for lubricant. Or no, creosote oil does the same. Yes, of course. That was the hot tip from last time. So let me just go and chuck some creosote oil in there. Can I get it out with this guy? Yeah, seems like it. Got a bunch of this, which is looking awesome. If you didn't see last time, I set up 2 multi-block grinders. They are currently sitting full of steam, but doing nothing. You need a hammer, soft mallet, wrench, screwdriver, wire cutter, crowbar, soldering iron to do maintenance. I don't have a soldering iron, actually. Teaches you important real-life skills like patience, computer systems, A2, and industrial automation line design. Yes, it really does. And item management, and so much more. This is on number 24. Let's take you here. Oh, you go there. Okay, so we're getting lubricant. 8 liters a time. Okay, that's not so much, but it's good use for creosote oil. I think that's actually the first thing we've used creosote oil for. Maintenance toolbox and bunker machine to make it work. Yep. Yes. So that's lubricant getting sorted there. We just need 2 of these. So how much did I get there? Lubricant 80 millibuckets. They can hold 1,000 liters. So we'll be back in a few days when this is finished. Need those tools inside it though. Inside the toolbox? Yep. The toolbox you open up and you put stuff in it. And then the last thing we want is these basic steam turbines. And I have been preparing for that with 8 of these and circuits. Not the medium voltage circuit, which we got last time from the quest. Yes. Nice. Yeah, I knew it was in the toolbox, so I was just double checking. Thanks for having my back there. Let's see, steam turbines. We just need bronze fluid pipes and the tin cables, which should have been covered. There we have tin cables. We only need 4 of these, but we do need... Can I make these into anything else? Macerate back into bronze dust. I think I did... I was going to make up a bunch more bronze plate. Should make a small tank area where you can store quantities of various fluids you need frequently. Yeah, well, this is the... yes, I agree. That's probably a good idea. It's just this is the first time I've made lubricant, so I don't have a tank for it yet. So, and I can also store them in these large steel fluid cells, which is not a huge problem. Yeah, low voltage tanks aren't particularly good. They hold 8 buckets worth, I think, which is not particularly fantastic. Let's get this guy going. We want this on each side. Be nice if there were like more animations, like in the newer versions of the mod. Because right now I don't see if this machine's actually working or not. But it is. But it doesn't look like it. Yes. That's for modern Great New Horizons. Maybe some filled large liquid fuel cells. By the way, don't make large steel cells. Just make tons of universal. Is not worth. Really? I find them very useful, but fair enough. I'm not hurting for steel. I'm not hurting for steel, so... And my BBFs aren't actually working right now, so I should fill them up. And there's like 2.5 stacks sitting there waiting for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. So steel is not a huge problem. Yes, your steel is way more important than you think. You'd be hurting for it. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just fill these guys up anyway. Now we're here. I don't feel like I'm hurting for steel though, but fair enough. You are the veteran Greg Techian right here. Yep. But they weren't actually finished. I don't know what was going on. They when I was standing over that side, I couldn't see them working. That's why I thought they had finished. But no. Did you complete the EBF yet? Nope. That's still a little ways off, but probably by the end of the episode. MV Plus demands a lot more steel. Yes. Yeah, it does. But we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And that's okay. Can always leave the world running for a little while. For a whole weekend or something, just making steel. 8, nice. It's actually that way. And we get 2 from it, so that maybe was overkill. What are we missing? Is it these machine hulls that we're missing? Oh, damn. Could be. Could be. These guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What are we missing? Yeah, tin cable. Which should be this guy. Yes. There we go. More tin cable. This is also working its way through the lubricant. You're not hurting because you're doing things quite slow, like you're making the exact amount you need, which isn't worth till your ATM. My area should make like a lot of circuits, make 64 at a time. Yeah. Well, there's plenty of time for all of that. And my mouse is deciding to die. Here we go. No dying mouse for me. Yeah, definitely batch crafting is the way to go. Don't worry. There we go. They're batch crafting for steam turbines. And then we need this guy. That's a lubricant. That's some more of these guys. We do have circuits, 3 circuits left. Thank goodness. These guys are going to be interesting because they're fine steel wire. Which will be in the wire mill on number 3. With some magnetics iron rods. And we need 2 of these. We also need another electronic motor and more bronze fluid pipes. And another, what you call it, tin rotor, which I think we have. Tin screws as well. Just check these in. You're still working on that guy. So 2 of these, that's 16 each. Then we can chuck the tin wires back in again. To be honest, there's so many different ways to play this game. What mob spawners / farms are best for early game resource accumulation? Well, I don't know. Actually. Some Twilight Forest mob witches, forgot the others. Some need auto crafting or magic to get best use out of. Early there isn't really, should wait to like MV or HV. Yes, I totally agree. I haven't needed it. I haven't needed mob farms until now. That's not something that's a priority. Great. Let's see, what can we do with this? I do need a tank right now, though. Great. Let's chuck you in there. Oh, you're already full. Nice. So then we get a full weight on that till that's full, and we make sure we have the other things as well. Yeah, MV is when resources are much more of a need. You need magic for farms to be worthwhile. Okay, good to know. Oh, got everything but this guy. Nice. Look at that. Boom, baby. Need another machine hull. That's not a problem. And more tin cable, goodness sake. For goodness sake. Need more tin cable. Always more tin cable. But now I've got a bunch of it, so. And then 1 lubricant cell. Oh, wait, is this... This is not a universal lubricant cell. It is just a... I don't know if that's a thing that needs to be. Yes, I believe it isn't a universal lubricant cell. Yeah, almost there. But what we can actually do is get going with the next stage of the plan. And that's going to be large potent pipes, which we should have some more of. Which this guy makes lead dust, bronze dust, and tin. Lead? She should have some of. Bronze and tin. Don't have as much lead. Where do I get lead? Chat. Where do I get lead? Bronze and tin. Can use mob drops in the cauldron. Twilight Forest has lead. Nice. Thank you. Wait a second. We need 2 of these. I might just leave the distillery running while I run off to the Twilight Forest. Yeah. How does that sound? We'll get some, we'll do some adventuring. Chaos, you wanted some adventuring. We'll go on an adventure. Let's go. The TWIT, because it's... yeah. You could also just call it Twilight or... I don't know, the other dimension. But that is also a dimension, the other. In some mod packs. It's always good to change up the different things you do while playing the game. So doing a bit of mining and doing a bit of this, a bit of that. And liquids can go in here. Tools can go here. Now we've got infinite durability on our tools. It's not so stressful. We've got some torches. Could do with some more. I'll use charcoal. Yippee! And there's probably a better way to make sticks, but here we are. There's probably a better way to do almost everything that I'm doing, but here we are. There we go. Stocked up on torches. These guys can sit in a chest like there. I should take my prospector. Actually, I've got it with me. No need. I think I got everything. Oh, wait, the satchels for these 2 guys. They are the empty ones, not full of wood. Let's go! Yep. So let's get our big chunks out and let's see what we got here. Olivine. Fair enough. Let's go this way. What's the chunk called? Do you know what the chunk's called? Prospecting at Seems to be nothing. Lead chunk. Let's see. Excuse me? Oh. Zucchini. Things I could just trash. It's called cryolite, I believe. Is that right? Cryolite. Good to know. Doesn't seem to be anything at this chunk. I went ahead last time. I think it was between last stream and the stream before, and made this low voltage prospector scanner. So that's nice. Graphite. Diamonds. Yeah, here's the tree I cut down. There's one of the really tall ones, like that guy over there or something. I left the stump just as a reminder. Just so the Lorax could come and shout at me. I wish the scanner and stuff told you the resource. The ore can be prospected into... Yeah, there could be a little more information from the prospector, but hey, it's only the low voltage one. Maybe they get better. Maybe they don't. Iron. Nice. I did find a few before. There's also gold over there. But not many. Yes, digging down's a good idea. Terra aura. Ooh. Terra and air. From, I guess this is from Thaumcraft. That's pretty cool. That they have their own veins. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Can we get over here before... Middle of the chunk might be... Oh no, here's the middle of the chunk. This looks like brown limonite. Another iron vein. And let's go to the next one. There is something in the Twilight Forest called a questing ram. That'd be kind of cool to find. But I know the Twilight Forest isn't everyone's cup of tea right here, so we'll try and keep it short and sweet. I know there's stone there, but okay, we'll prospect on this guy. Diamond vein. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I think it was one of these guys that I cut down. It's kind of fun. Nickel. That's another one. That's pretty good, actually. I got a bunch of nickel out of the other one. That was kind of funny. Let's see if we go down here, but not like that. Now we can go down. Oh, soapstone. There's some more right there. Nice. That saves the prospector because the prospector does have durability. So you have to be a little careful of how much we use it. Let's see. Just double check. It is cryolite vein. Also, why would it need to tell you that one? Let's see. Lead ore. It's probably also in the quest book. Low voltage. There's usually like things here. You can also just buy it. Maybe. No, low voltage. Let's see. Should be in here, right? That's there's something else. Nope. Let's look up here. Lead or Greg Tech. Twilight Forest. In a Galena. Or yeah, it is that one. You were right. Yes. Yeah, I found it in the end. I found it in the end. That's another olivine. Not what I'm looking for. These are not the ores you're looking for. Probably not allowed to say that's copyright. Anywho, I think this is a lapis vein. Hey, there we go. This is the vein we are looking for, where we were down here. Let's get down to it nice and quick, and then we can start digging, then we get home, and then we can actually progress. And yes, I am digging straight down. Hopefully I don't fall to my death. There we go. This is the stuff we were looking for. And let's just get our other unbreakable tool out. Yeah, it is. Galena is lead. It's quite dense actually, so I won't need to. The ore you were looking for. We're in another castle. 6, 7, 8. Let's just shuffle some things around here. We also get, what is this we're getting? Cryolite. And this smelts up to making cryolite dust. There you go. Simple as that. Nice. So we just do some mining. This is also pretty good stuff to get. Gets us living root dust, which then we can mix to make ironwood dust, which then we can smelt to get ironwood. And that was actually the one we... this pickaxe is how we get cobalt. But then I just made unbreaking everything, unstable everything, so it's not a huge problem. You mean lead's very useful? Yeah. I can imagine it will become in high demand in the future. Let's see, let's put all our goodies away and then trash the rest. We could keep sticks, I guess. I guess. I don't think I'll mine the whole vein out, but I will definitely mine this square that I've started here out. That's just annoying. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. It's just lovely. Aye, it is. It's just lovely. Lots of roots. Like, they're almost as gnawing as dirt. This is for the potent pipes as well, so I actually found lead in overworld dungeons and things like that before. So I've been pretty lucky until now, not having to go out and mine any lead. Being able to make potent pipes. And yes, potent, not Putin or anything else. Yes. Looking good. I think that'll be enough for now. And I'll chuck the ores in our new grinders. Let's just make sure we have this guy lit up. And let's head back now. Lead is such a wonderful element with a wide range of uses. It's superior to everything else. Shame about the toxicity though. Yes. At least Greg hasn't added lead poisoning as a mechanic. How to make the hardest mod pack even harder. I guess it's like you could have added it with pollution. It could have given you poison or something like that if you had it in your hand. You'd need gloves. Our brain still thinks Russian leader, and now we have Putin. Also, not gonna lie, Cryolite is one of the best early game ores. Okay, what can you make with Cryolite? What makes it one of the best? I'm curious. Let's see, let's just run. Also raw lead. Which I think is... No, it's crushed galena. So those guys will just get going. I was going to say, why are you not working? Yeah, but it is now. Let me know your hot take for galena ore. No, cryolite ore. And then this guy should have also done it, but that's way not enough. And then we've got a bunch of plates over here. Need to mix these guys together with dust and a mixer. It's on 13. Just because. Use it in the electrolyzer for aluminium dust, sodium dust, and most important, fluoride. Ooh. This stuff in the electrolyzer. There we go. Yeah, aluminium dust. I actually found a few ways to get aluminium dust, which is interesting. Because I have a bunch of this. That's an MV though. So it will be this cryolite way. Fun. Yes, that's a good good tip right there. Use cryolite dust to get sodium and all these good things. Nice. That is one of the reasons it's extremely good. Yes. Yeah. I can see that, yeah. And we chuck all these things in here and forget about it for a couple of days. You guys should still be running pretty nice. Oh, we've also got a bunch of stuff in here. So you keep running on these guys and you keep running on this guy. This guy should be finished, so I'll chuck you in there. You're finished, so I chuck you back in here when there's room. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can just put in the output. Okay, let's get some more of these large. Can take 10 more. Oh my goodness. I need so many of these. I might use the brass ones just for the end here. Because let's just fill this in. And then I'm thinking it'll be here and here. Something like that. And then facing in towards the machine. Isn't that best? That provides the least amount of cable lossage. And as long as I can keep these basic steam turbines powered up, then that'll be good. Then on top, it's just... So as soon as I set the 2 energy hatches in, this should be a fully formed machine. Machine! I am a machine. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. There's a better way I'll send a picture. There's always a better way, Zakabon. That's what I'm learning from this mod pack. That me bumbling through it is less than entertaining, but there's always a better way. Can I do this? Yeah, I just fell through the floor. It's actually the wrong way. Needs to go this way. There we go. Do you send it in Discord? The picture. That's a good segue, because if you didn't know, and you're joining for the first time, I have a Discord server where a bunch of us hang out who are interested in Minecraft, especially Greg Tech New Horizons. Let's see. That's a good start. Okay, would that be to... Okay, so what he's set up is... Let me just take some... So you've got your wire here. And then you've got it like this. So these are turbines where the grey blocks are. And this is the wire where the potent pipe is. Correct? That means I need 2 more turbines. But at the moment I don't have lossless cable, so I think this is maybe the best way to do it, so I don't lose any amperage. Let's see. So it's something like this. I'll build up here again. So I guess these are turbines at the top, and then this is the wire in the middle to power it. Something like that. No, the blue blocks are turbines, then wire. Okay, so you're putting a wire in between? Interesting. Impure pile of lead. Yes. Then the red block is the energy hatch. Okay. No, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, because here the energy hatch only has one input side. So I'd need to have cable running Let's see. I understand. So, this guy would probably have to move. Good, I caught it. Just thinking. Could do it like this as well on its side. And then have the pipe coming up here instead. And then having the cable here going straight in like that. Also, yes, there is energy loss, but you need more than one cable for the loss to really take effect. So it will be fine. Nice, guys. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll make our way through this. It's gonna be okay. Zakamon has said it's gonna be fine. And yes, I am trusting a relative stranger on the internet. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh dear. And then you guys need to join together. And I'm actually just gonna take it over there. Take it to this pipe here. So we need a couple more pipes. You need to disappear. We want to send you this way. Why are you not disappearing? There we go. And the other side. Nice. Yeah, cable loss isn't too bad if it's just one block. That's true. I also need to get this guy all crushed down. They do use quite a lot of steam. These guys use steam crushers. Not gonna lie. But I actually want to change this out so it's like this. Because I need I need this level of stuff more than anything else. Let's chuck you in there for the fun of it. And then we want to wash this guy. Do I have a cauldron here? I do. There's another pic showing the way I set it up. And most people use it. Okay. I will look at it presently. Bronze dust and tin dust. Yes. Might as well just do like half a stack of each. Bronze and tin. And we're still using our steam high pressure smelter. Which seems to not be able to do it. Potent ingot. Oh, that's our blast. That's our. Goodness me. I also got some raw rubber pulp. Go there. And we need to get some better wires. Let's see, what wires do we have? We do have some 4 times. 4 amps. I can take 4 times 32. They should be adequate enough. Also lubricant with hatches. Which means we need more of the steel wire. Need more everything. Need more everything. Nice, that's good. This is with magnetic steel rods. Iron rods. With number 1. There we go. And another motor, I think, but we do have 2 more electronic circuits, that's good. Very good. Yes. And tin cable. Always tin cable, man. Always tin cable. These guys are... Don't I have... Those are cobblestone rods. Those don't work in electronic motors. Pipe. There we go. Very, very nice. Then we need another one of these guys and 2 more of those guys, which should have finished processing down here. You guys are also finished processing. Another 50 potent. That's not bad. Also has some lead there. You guys are very much seeing the underbelly of what Greg Tech New Horizons is actually like. He's running around, having resources here, there, and everywhere, trying to remember everything. It's not as easy as it looks. Actually having a great time playing this. And that's what counts. We also need a whole bunch more glue, which I hope has been... Yes, nice. That's so good. Top tier right there. And we need more of these guys. Oh, and they need to be empty cells, not universal cells. Make one and then energy hatch. There we go. Because that was a convoluted way to do that. And then we need one of these guys, which should provide us with 2 of these. Yay! Fireworks! Fireworks for everyone. There's a second one. Nice. It didn't form. Oh no. What have I forgotten? Can things actually go in this configuration? Oh, that would help. I knew I was missing a block from somewhere. Or there's 2 blocks missing. Or not 2, but... Okay. Stop messing me around. Toggle hatch positions. Oh, do they all have to be at the bottom? Let's try that. Let's put them at the bottom and see. Input hatch. Click the controller to double check. Yes. Let me just put them in the bottom and see if it forms. But yes. Incomplete structure. Let's see. Update structure. Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Work! Switch it off and on again. Input separation, batch mode on. Void access. Nope. Input bus. Output bus. Input hatch. output hatch. This guy needs to be down on the bottom level. Down here, maybe. Yeah. Let's give it a try. It doesn't have any duct tape on it. So, hey, yes, there we go. Ah, there we go. Let's take a wee screenshot of that. Now, let's have some better light. Goodness gracious. Nice. Yep. Well, there we go. Electronic blast furnace. I want to thank everyone for watching the series, and I will never be coming back. No, I'm only joking. Awesome. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. We got another one of these guys that we need to turn around here. You're all facing the right direction. Lovely. Yeah, big moment actually. Pretty happy with getting this guy fully set up. Not fully set up. I still need to connect the pipes underneath for the steam. But hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Actually, we need to sleep because yeah, we got an EBF. EBF is in the house. Like, there it is. Right there. Yay! Whee! Can things spawn on top? No, they can't. Good. So now let's connect up the steam and at least get one recipe going. Let's try and make some aluminium. Is that possible, making aluminium today? Let me know. Let me know. But I can start working this guy to get to the... Oh, this is HV recipe, man. This is HV. This is HV. Can I make this stuff out of the... DTPF, yeah, you should be able to. Nice, thanks. Well, I'm just looking at the recipe for this guy. This is an HV recipe. This isn't average Greg Tech player video. No, this isn't average Greg Tech video. What material unlocks and time saving does the EBF do? Pretty much unlocks aluminium. That's the next. So the first level is steel, then it's aluminium, then it's stainless steel, and then so on and so on and so on. So it's pretty much aluminium, which leads us right into medium voltage. But that won't be happening for a hot minute right now. Can you electrolyze clay? Dust? Am I forgetting that? Should be able to electrolyze this guy. To get alumina. Oh, these are both envy. Have you seen the video of the Greg taking Bible setup? Yeah, I think it's an 8x8 chunk. It's machines and videos. I saw a short of it the other day. That was pretty cool. That's dedication to fitting it into a small space. But like playing Factorio, space doesn't matter. It's infinite. It's only cool because it's like it's a huge factory squished into a small space. But there's no real reason to do it, I guess. But But I've heard so many times also in Factorio that it's like, you should really be saving space, and like there's not much space in the world, and go home. There's so much space. There's infinite space almost. Don't go home, but there's so much space on a map. You don't need to, especially in a void world. You got verticality as well. It's pretty cool though. Where did I just chuck you guys? Oh, I chucked you over here. These machines don't say they're running or not from the outside. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. But yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Especially as there's such big multi-blocks as well. They really managed to stack things on top of each other. Let's see. Yeah, I got a wrench. Yeah, I got a wrench. And then we jump down here. And we just hope this goes further than we expect. Okay, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, riveting gameplay. At least it sounds good. Nice. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So it should be enough cooking up just there. Yes, let's see. Aluminium, I think, is a quest. In order to proceed forwards, you need to get aluminium, a lot of it. But for now, 8 is enough to complete this quest. Okay, so it is these two. You will also need an EBF, yes. A cryolite, go visit the Twilight Forest. Vein. Okay, this we need to work out where the bejesus it comes from. Centrifuge. Oh, we have a bunch of this stuff. Fuller's Earth. There's only a Fuller's Earth. We only get 11% chance of getting this. Centrifuging, low voltage, brick dust. Aluminum. Low voltage. That seems to be the only low voltage way to do it. Is with brick dust. Fair enough. Let's bash some bricks over the head. Got 56 of them. Let's mash them up. That's going to take an age. Let's take them downstairs. This guy's filling up again. Can you not do this in the steel grinder? Hello. You do have steam and everything. Oh, you don't have output. Yep, that was it. Awesome. So that's bricks going through there. Hopefully at a speed of knots. Aluminium. Aren't they spelt differently? Pretty sure that's how it is. Bricks are also turned into brick dust. Do I have brick dust? I do actually have brick dust. Goodness me. Goodness me. Let's see. We chuck these guys in the electrolyzer, which is over here. Let's just No, they're spelt the same. They are. That's my amazingly dyslexic brain right there. Aluminium. There's an extra I in there. Aluminium. Yep. Doesn't matter. We could have this conversation all day. Oh dear. And still be unsure of the right pronunciation at the end. Aluminum and aluminium, UK and US spelled, but don't know which. Yeah, I thought they had two different, or like. Oh. One day someone will decide, or I don't know. Maybe they won't. So we got a bunch of good stuff here. Glenda Dust and. So this should be working hard over here. There we go. Illuminate dust. And then we chuck this in with some cryolite dust. Oh, Torch, I got a quick update on something for you. Ooh, interesting. Go for it. I'm ready. Update me. I'm ready to be updated. My running system is out of date. 98.7 million iron dust. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. I have 1025 iron ingots, so. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so if you guys are wondering what's coming in endgame Greg Take New Horizons, Zakamon has streamed a few times. You can always check his stream out. You are... Where's Zakamon? He's... Tier 10, I think. My eyes hurt. Optical mainframe. Do your eyes hurt, Zakamon? Also getting into Draconic Evolution as well. Alright, let me beat your iron ingot real quick. I'll auto-craft, what, 250,000 ingots. Touche, touche, you got me there. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not a competition. Otherwise we get otherwise someone will definitely be saying we're comparing things. No, my eyes don't hurt, but my head does. Fair enough. Oh dear. Yep. And that's okay. What was it I needed? It was these guys plus lead? Pulverized lead. Oh, we got a bunch of that stuff. Is it lead or... Let's try these three together. I think it's in the mixer as well. Seems... This guy, does this guy get... Oh, you can electrolyze this guy to get lead dust and sulfur. Nice. For 2 reasons. Okay. For 2 reasons, Greg Take New Horizons, plus slamming my head on the table due to Greg Take New Horizons. So both Greg Take, I guess. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Slamming your head into the table is acceptable. Ooh, some funny noises just there. I made one too many of these. That's okay. I'm kind of annoyed you can't put the buses in different places. Or like this guy. It's fine back there, but still. My potent should be flattened by now. Yes. Let's see, how many can we get from this? Potent pipe. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. We're so close. I think that's even enough now. Come on. Come on. No, this way. Okay. This is when everything blows up. Boom. Nope, all good. I didn't hear any explosions, and that was supplying steam to the turbines. So hopefully the wire hasn't melted, and these guys are getting power. Nice. Are you ready to run? You just need some maintenance. Pipe is loose, screws are loose, something is stuck, plating is dented, circuitry burned out. That doesn't belong there. Okay, I think it's time for the toolbox. But we anticipated that and should have the right plates for it. Also, it's okay, I'll make the 250,000 iron guts and they will vanish with the copper of mine. The fluid hatches and item hatches and the input can go on the top. It's just not the maintenance. Ah, okay. So maintenance has to go on the bottom. That makes a lot of sense. Or it doesn't. Nah. What makes sense anymore? Time for tool boops. Yeah, let's see what we can get up to. Can we make these a better way? Cutting it, fluid solidifying it, extruding it. Can you do us a favor and set your Minecraft language to German or Toki Pokey if it's an option, so we can see how much is localized. Same with energy, has to go to bottom. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought the energy had to go to the bottom. I can... can I do languages from here? Language, yes I can actually. I prefer to do something else apart from German because I don't speak German. Can maybe do this one. It seems to have frozen the game. If the game freezes, it's your fault. Chaos. Okay, but if we have it in Danish, I'll speak in Danish. And then you guys can't understand me. Ja, færdig. Færdig. Tilbage til spillet. Okay, så her er vi tilbage i Great Tech New Horizons, og så vi spiller som i Low Voltage Age. Og så det er faktisk masse engelsk. There's lots of English, so you can understand anyway. It's not a huge deal. Men jo, det er rigtigt. Men her er det alt som iron saw, crowbar, saw, knife. Ja, knife. Kniv, fil, en blød mallet, søm, cover wire, tror jeg. So yeah, you can got you can understand low voltage yes. So yeah, that's also possible. It's not very there's fremstilling and ildmodstand, fire against stand. What the fuck, we can actually understand you speaking. Yeah, Danish isn't too far away from English, but it's very soft. It's a very soft language. But as you can see on the top, it says crafting station, currently harvestable, effective tools. So that's not in Danish. But here we have a iron helmet. Yarn is iron. Also hjelm, helmet, hjelm. Composite vest, that's in Danish. Guldbukse. We know some German, some Dutch, so some Swedish, and a few other. Yeah. Yeah. There's some similarities between Swedish and Danish. There's a lot in here that's not translated, and I don't even think the quest book translates, so it's not too difficult. And like cobalt, nickel, like all these things, they're not translated. That was fun, wasn't it? Should I keep speaking in Danish, or have you had enough? Skal jeg fortsætte med at snakke dansk, eller har I haft nok? Det er okay, hvis I har haft nok. It's okay if you've had enough. I also need to make it relatable to everyone. And not everyone can speak Danish, so... let's see, brick dust. We want that guy to come down here in the electrolyzer. I wouldn't mind it, to be honest. No? Okay. There's a few things I say anyway. Like, no means well. Well, okay. No, okay. So yeah. If you set up live captions, you can also set up live translations. Oh, no, yeah. That's very possible. Next stream, just talk Danish and confuse the fuck out of people. Oh yeah, I have to be careful with that. And then a chest. Let's see. En kist. Så vi skal lige over til samlingsmaskinen. Og sætte de to sammen til at lave en toolbox. There's so many things that are just said in English. Nah, du kan godt se den her. You could definitely say this is a værktøjskasse. Værktøj is tool, altså kasse is a box. So værktøjskasse. There you go, learning Danish with Torch right here. Hey, your new friend. Best buddy! We need soldering. Solder? Iron. Ah, goodness me. Yes, solder. Soldering iron. Is it this guy, or I think it's... Does this need a battery? No, do I need a battery to do this, or should I make the carpenter? Oh, damn. Molten redstone as well. That's from forestry. I guess we need the Greg Tech ones, which means we need small lithium. We need a small lithium battery. I think I'm gonna put off hospital visit for now, and just get a steam, use shower more, or pizza. Yeah, order pizza and batch craft beverages. Yes. Lithium. Where do we get lithium from? Gas tiers. We can get them from that. The carpenter one won't work, so yes, need a battery. Oh my goodness, this is an even bigger rabbit hole than I thought. Oh well, we're here now. Centrifuge lithium. I don't believe this is all HV and EV and LUV, so nope. Let's see, what else can we do? We can electrolyze some things, but that's only MV. Is it only lithium batteries? Because I believe you get other types of batteries as well. It seems like it's only lithium batteries. Damn. We also need a canner. Okay. We have half an hour left. Do you think I could do this in half an hour? With your help? Okay, I think I'm gonna change this back to English. Just so everyone is included. Mendiva shot, but that was funny. That was fun. There we go. Probably not lithium can be a lot. I'll use the Danish swear words. That's really annoying, actually. Where do I get lithium from anyway? I think batteries is over here. So I need to... Antimony, lead. There's lead. Batteries are here. But we also need to fill the battery with a canner. A spanner. Canner, spanner. Yay, great. Another lovely rabbit hole. Lithium. Lithium dust. What does it say about this? Lithium can be washed out of lepidolite. Lepidolite. Next week, we guess, can of camera mining for resources. Exactly. Or centrifuge out of either lepidolite or spodumene, or at MV you can electrolyte clay dust for it. Look for canyons. You can harden clay to macerate. You can get it from clay. So we need it in here with carbon dust. Or alumina with cryolite. Well, that's really put a brake on the wagon. Let's just put some stuff away first. Did we empty these guys in the end? No, still a few things left. And let's see, lithium. You get that from lithium ore, which you find in the end. So I think it's something else that we want. Yeah, these are low voltage, and I do have gas tiers, actually. I do have a couple of gas tiers, so I might be able to scrounge up enough lithium. I have 7. I don't believe I can get enough for that lithium dust. That's a shame, because that would have been an interesting way to do it. That would have been a little different way to do it. Centrifuging. What was it? This guy. Let's see. You get this from the overworld. Rock salt ore vein. Also Twilight Forest. Have I not picked some of this up? Whoa, what is it called? No, Lepo. Right? Wasn't that what I was literally just looking at? No, Lepe. Let's go see if I can find anything in my drawers. Be nice if I could get the BBF working today. Okay. Yeah, I got some here. Let's just double check that this was in this centrifuge. This is ultra low voltage. And there's only 11% chance of getting this. You guys cross your fingers and toes for 11% chance. I'd appreciate that. But I guess I could go out mining in a salt vein. But this will most likely be next week. Oh no, he's plugging next week's next week's stream. So come back next week and you'll be able to see all this wonderful Greg Tech shenanigans that goes on here. Yeah. Oh well. And we should probably make some. You need more than one, I believe. Yeah, you need 2 lithium for 1 battery. I also need the canner. Basic canning machine, which isn't difficult, actually. We just need more circuits. Because we're down to the last circuit. And we do have pretty much everything ready except from resistors. So that's also something I can do off camera over the weekend. Don't have much time over the weekend, but I have time today. And if you want to catch up with some behind the scenes let's play, you can jump on the Discord of mine that's linked in the chat there. And you can watch me there after stream as well. But that will be in about 20 minutes. Yeah, so we've done some pretty good progress today. We've got some more potent here, potent dust. And some alumina. That's a very good start for our aluminium processing. And I guess it's this recipe because this needs canthil. And we don't have canthil. Or cantil. Canthil or cantil. Depends how you pronounce the TH. Because this is cupronickel. When that's the higher level of, what are they called? Coils at the top. These guys. But hey, we've got everything hooked up, so it is ready to go once we hit this guy with all the tools. So we'll need also cryolite dust, which you also get from this. Nice. These guys are pretty good. They're much faster than the single block. They do use a lot of steam though. I'm considering making a few more steam boilers. And maybe some fluid steam boilers because we're producing quite a lot more creosote oil now than we were before. Yeah, this tank is filling up nicely. Almost halfway full. Oh my goodness. These guys are working hard for me. So what was this? This was centrifuge to get 11% chance. That's kind of terrible. But I guess is what we have now. Is what we're working with. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. It's okay. But once we get to the end, we can go to the far end asteroids and we can mine this stuff up. And also on a bunch of other planets can do the same. Can also get it through the meteor ritual, which we're nowhere near to. This needs the runic matrix, and that's Thaumcraft, which is also an Eye of Ender, which I believe is an HV recipe. Block of Ender Eye. Just because. You could find those Ender Eyes in the world in lich towers in the Twilight Forest, but you can't anymore. They have taken that away. Don't know why. So it's almost impossible to find Ender Eyes of Ender out in the world now. And it was centrifuging, which is this guy. Can I just chug it in? We'll see. We'll see how much we get from that. It is a lot better than getting tiny dusts. And we need another bucket. Thank you. There we go. Lots of piles of galena. Always have difficulty saying that word, galena. Let's go. Also, because streaming will be ending soon, end a stream update. I'm at 99.3 million. Oh my goodness, maybe you'll make it over 100 million. There's also the, what was it in Twilight Forest? You're there. How many zeros does, or, no, what was it? What's the difference between a British million, no, a British billion and an American billion? American billion misses out more numbers than it's counted up to before it gets to billion. No, okay. Earlier you had, what was it? What did you have earlier? You had like 93 million. You still have a few minutes, 15 minutes to get up to 100 million. You can go in there with that guy, and you can probably go in there. Yes. Yeah, if you're curious with the difference between an American billion and a British billion, you should look it up. Because when they say, hey, 2 lithium dust. Also, just for you, I have 1 million lithium. No, 10 million lithium. Wait, do you wanna send some over? I wouldn't know what to do with 10 million lithium. I wouldn't know what to do with 1 million lithium. Make 500,000 batteries, because it's 2 per. Okay, let's just keep working. There's always more stuff to be done. We have refined glue now. I think it's still here. Could probably do more of that. I don't know, probably what's the right thing to do with 1 million lithium? That's lubricant there. Of course it is. What would you do with 100,000 lithium? Or 10k? Yeah, exactly. At this point, there's no real reason to have such things. That's a luxury we don't need. Not even greedy people need that. All right, let's see. This should just be distillery on. Oh, it's 1. There we go. Refined glue. So that can make resistors a little easier. A copper wire, fine copper wire, and coal dust. Dark ashes. Is there no coal dust in here? Let's make some coal dust. I'm sure I'll need it soon. Yeah. It's just around the corner. You'll definitely need it just around the corner. And then fine wire and copper wire. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need 4 of each. plus this guy. Can I not do it with coal dust and carbon dust? What am I getting from these guys? Dark ashes. Fair enough. It would actually be better to do charcoal instead of coal. Damn it. Ooh, that was close. Let's see. Yes, thank you very much. Great work, everyone. Bonuses all around because it's Christmas. And let's pick up the glue. Damn it. Where did I put that stuff? Oh, I also got, no, one's refined glue. Oh, they're both refined glue. Oh, I just remembered a huge tip. Let's keep this safe for the workplace, okay, Zakamon? Let's just keep this safe for the workplace. Was it 3? 3 makes this guy? Yeah, there we go. Resistors 4 at a time. Hey. Not copper wire. I said resistors. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Also, these guys need to be made. Need more of these guys as well. Can I not get more molten redstone alloy? Ooh, that's in the blast furnace. All right. I still need soldering iron. You know, you need lots of stuff, but you so much sulfur so much. I remember running out of it constantly. I really stock up on it. Okay, so automating sulfur would be a good idea from early game. Let's see. I'm pretty sure writing a sign is super difficult. Or making a sign. Oh my god, what is going on here? This is just silly, man. This guy in a cutting machine. I don't have a cutting machine just yet. So that's oak slab, which we actually have some of. $44, not bad. And then we need some sticks. And then we need another assembly machine. Because this guy is just taking so long. This is... Let's see, I hope it crafts... It does craft the one I want. Not torches, though. Well, it's crafting torches for me now. That's a pleasant surprise. There we go, signs. Let's see. Oh, sulfur. There we go. I want a comma in between now and not later. Now, not later. It's fine. There you go. Hot tip of the day from Zagamon. You can get back to doing better stuff. So yeah, making signs is a pain. Ah, goodness me. At least we got some more torches out of it. And we can always have more torches. Let's see, rubber, you can just sit down here. What are we running out of? Those two things, copper wire and copper fine wire. Let's make some more copper wire. There should be a list of resources required for each age sorted by how much is required. Yeah, like a minimum amount of resources needed for each age. The amount of circuits needed, amount of ores needed. But then it's like, then I ask, why do you play the game? Do you play the game for someone else to make the recipes for you, or someone else to do all the figuring out for you? Or do you go through the game learning as you go? Both ways are just fine. You play as you want. That's the amazing thing about most of these factory games, is that actually you can go as deep as you want. You don't need to always be the best or do the best. You just want to have fun. And I very much feel like that's the stage I'm at. I just want to have fun. Red alloy cable. Do we have any more of that stuff? And I'm having a lot of fun. And you guys are helping a lot with that. You're keeping me motivated, which is just the best. To be honest, I don't feel like it's... Like, getting to low voltage wasn't too difficult. Took a little while, but I feel like that's fine. Actually, I watched one of Threefold's videos, and he got the EBF in his season 2 at year 2, day 235 or something like that. Thanks. Thanks for the motivation. So I feel like I'm not too fast or too slow. The only difference is you've seen a lot more of the digging and the grind to get here than you see in a normal video. Of course, in he's good enough to show actually what it's like to grind through resources, but like a lot is also missed out that you don't see in a regular video. So that's my hot take for the day. How do we get rubber again? Chemical react rubber with, yes. Pretty sure these guys are just chilling out there. And I got a bunch of this. I got a bunch of dirt. I've got a bunch of raw rubber. I've got a bunch of raw rubber. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we need to sleep. So yeah, you can play the game however you want. If you have time, then you can play it a lot. If you don't have time, you can't play a lot. Kind of simple as that. As long as you're having fun. This is so nice. We have so many resistors now. And there's so many more coming. Was that a skeleton? Oh, I think it's upstairs. We're quite close to the ground here. This guy's doing well. 21 stacks. Yeah, I think there was a skeleton dying up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and there's a creeper who wants to probably blow me up. Was that one of the jumping ones? Ah, that's amazing. The legs go everywhere. That's so funny. Come on. Come on. The jumping is pushing it towards me, but he's walking away from me. Nice, there we go. Got a bunch of stone dust. Well, that could be useful if you need stone dust. I also planted a forest last time, if you didn't see that. I did it just before stream last time. And I think it gives some more depth to the environment here. It was just this kind of bland area of nothingishness. But now it's starting to look good. I also planted some more rubber trees because you need about 10 billion of those. And also I activated the the sigil. Don't actually have it with me. So I built this little arena to keep all the mobs in. But yeah, mobs explode quite violently, so creeper light instead of torchlight. That was good. That was good. Thanks, Sakamon. So yeah, I made a little arena for it so I could jump out, but they couldn't. But it ended up just getting completely exploded. I'm considering putting that video up, but it is a little silly, and it is just me getting blown up. I might put it on Discord actually. I'll post it to Discord, and then you can have a laugh there. I'll do it straight after the stream. So when stream's finished, I'll go and post it there. I am missing some redstone, but apart from that, it worked pretty good. Yeah. Let's see if I can find that thermal again. No, I can't. Torch blooper reel. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I actually activated 2 sigils. I have 3 of them, and 2 of them's activated. So the first one I activated, I managed to get quite a lot of dirt from it, and then the second one I activated, and I didn't manage to get a lot of dirt from. So it's actually in the video. It's the second one. It's this one that I made. It's just absolute chaos. It is really just chaotic. It's kind of funny. Okay, so this stream was awesome. This was a great stream. We got our EBF set up. It's not quite working because we need a soldering iron, which means we need a lithium battery. I do have lithium. I'm just making resources to make the basic canner. Once we do that, we'll get a small battery hull from these battery alloy plates. They are also antimony dust and lead ingots. So I need to find some of this stuff. I think I have some. So that makes the battery, and then once we get the battery, I'll be able to make the soldering iron. Low voltage. Probably have to charge this up as well. So that will also be another rabbit hole. But once we've got all those, we can chuck them in the toolbox, we can hit our maintenance hatch, and we can get things off to the races. So I want to thank you very much for watching along this time, as always. It's been a pleasure. Had some ups and downs along the way. Been to the Twilight Forest mining. Been using our big multi-block grinders here, which is awesome, using all our steam. But I will be hanging out on Discord afterwards, so check out Discord and you might be able to see some more of what's going on. Okay, let's just chill a little. Take these off. And with that, I want to wish you a very good day, and I will see you next time, which will be Monday morning, 8:30 Central European Time. See you there. Awesome. Bye.